This is kind of a tech tip, just a simple thing that may help you along if you're doing some HTML design. There is a browser called Epiphany-Browser. It is in your repositories. This is it right here. It's a very simple browser. It's not my favorite browser, but it does have one pretty neat feature, which is what I'm going to show you today. Real quick to show you in the repositories, if you do a search for Epiphany, you'll realize that there is a package called Epiphany, but that's not the browser. That's some sort of game. You want the one called Epiphany-Browser. So install that if you don't have that installed and open it up. And let's down here, we'll create an HTML file, a very simple one. I'll use Vim and I'll call it test.html. And we'll add a header here called Hello World. Close that off. And we will save it. Now if we go and open up that file, Epiphany-Browser, there you go, you can see our hello world. Ooh, isn't that neat? No, that's not what I'm trying to show you here. What I'm going to show you is that Epiphany-Browser, when you're working on files like this, it will automatically refresh every time you save the file. So I can add another line here. I'll just say line 2, and I'll just hit save. And without going to Epiphany, you'll see it takes a second and it refreshes. So now that line 2 shows up. We can do the same thing. We can add something like a line break, like so. And as soon as I press save, there you go. So it's kind of like it auto refreshes. And it's real nice if you're working on something, you don't have to keep on going over to the browser and saving it. If you're not using some sort of advanced HTML editor that has a viewer in it, if you're just using something like Vim, as soon as you save that file, it updates. So now let's look at something else. We'll use gedit here, another text editor, and we'll open up that file. So here's the same file, and let me just copy and I'll paste everything and I'll press save, and you'll see as soon as I press save. So it doesn't have to do with the text editor, it's just Epiphany must constantly check for updates on that file. If the file has been modified, it refreshes the page. So once again, this is a simple, just a little tip that I haven't really seen other browsers do. And if you're just working on some simple web coding, it's actually a pretty nice little feature there to use it as a viewer while you're editing. So every time you hit save, you can see the changes you made immediately. So that's using Epiphany-Browser while you're editing HTML files. I thank you for watching and have a great day. Please visit filmsbychris.com.